your attitude that has harmed them, that is hurting them in their spirit, before you know it, somebody will be gossiping about you without you realizing. And then when you hear it, it will hurt you. So, and the blessings cannot, maybe that the person that God has sent to be your helper. Come on, do you get me now?
Yes, sir.
But because this brother or sister is hurting from what you have done, or your look, or your attitude towards them, witchcraft powers will step in. So now use one or two other people to witchcraft you, the spirit to begin to, to deny you of those ones that God has called to bless you. And they'll begin to say, Shebi sister so said that you did this. They won't tell you, but in their spirits, they have robbed, they witchcraft you of that blessing that brother wanted to give you. That brother will keep that blessing and say, I heard that she's not even whom she said that she is, or whom she's trying to prove to us that she is. You pocket his thing, I beg. That is with power of witchcraft. But because nothing at all, somebody has denied you. And maybe tomorrow she'll soon find out, or you'll soon find out there's nothing about it. So, I'm sorry. Brother, what I told you is very wrong. Mommy wasn't really what she proved to. She just, she's just her. That's the way she just talks. But I realize that she loves me the same way. But then that brother, mommy has already gone her own way. So that blessing has gone. That's the power of witchcraft. The enemy has used that situation to make you miss something of that particular moment of grace. Come on, church.
Amen.
Am I teaching you something?
Yes, sir.
And that was why Jabez prayed that prayer. Keep me away from evil. Keep me that I will not sin against you. There are so many things that Jabez prayed about. But he used that one word, evil. And God honored his prayer. That's the prayer I want us to pray. That's the attitude. That's where I want us to be. Am I getting there with you? When we get there, you will now see that things will begin to, things that we are struggling over. The powers in our family that try to strangle us will not touch us, will not touch this man. Do you get it? See how Jonathan's wife building in her own village. Are you one of those ones that will finish building? Even my father, after bleeding in her owner, he went to his in-laws, my mother's, and built for my grandmother. Are you going to be one of those that will go and make your in-laws joyful, even when they have abused that your useless in-law? And you're saying, let this money come. I will teach them. What are you teaching them? Is it yours? When that money, say, God bless me that I will bless them. Yes. Make me a blessing to my generation.
Amen.
Do you know people are asking me, what is that prayer? We can hear the prayer of Jabez. Bless me. And God bless him. Keep me away from evil. Tell God to keep you away from foolish mistakes. And tell him what you want. Tell God, Emeka told him. And the enemy will say, can you see? It's very tough. You think that God will do it. You think God is stupid. Even in your foolishness and mess, say, come as you are. Keep telling him, Father, I'm still struggling in this mess. Father, I'm sorry. Even though you know that this grace, you cannot carry on, that grace will abound. God knows when you're genuine and when you're struggling in your genuineness. You don't want to see the heart. He sees the heart. He sees your cry. He sees when you messed it up. And he sees how genuine you are and how sorry you are. But what he doesn't like is when you just impulsively kept yourself in that sin. It just doesn't matter. Anyway, God will forgive me. That's when you take his grace for granted. He wants you to come to him. And he's looking at you and waiting on you to come to him. Amen. Shake off the negativities in you. Shake off the negative things that people are saying to you. I'm looking at so many of you. You're just wondering of what people are saying to you. You're thinking what people say to you. Do you care of what people say, or do you care of what God says? What do you care about? People that will come and die and vanish away, fade away, and God that is eternal, that you're going to face judgment with. He was not going to be. He's not going to disturb us or stand on our way. But it ended up that same Joseph was the one that saved him. Who am I talking to today? Your family may be oppressing you, may think that, well, she's out of her way now. But listen, darling, you are the chosen one.
Amen.
You are the Jesus, smile on this. Jesus, I hope this. I know you did. You're not smiling over what I've just said to Sister A or Daddy. I'm sorry. Brother, sorry. Forgive me. This brain was just not working at the time. But forgive me. I'm sorry. Stop complaining. Take your dreams to your Father. I remember when I came out from the uni. Daddy bought me a Volkswagen. And when he sent his account to Inland Revenue, they won lights. It is his grace that sustained Michelle. Is it Michelle and It is that moment of grace that made him say, I'm sorry. Even if you're going to put me and burn me, I don't care. I'll rather die. Even if my God will let me die, let me die. Why would I go into prostitution to be able to make money? If I have to die, let me die. Do you know when God says that I trust him and I'm not going to mess up, I'm not going to be foolish, he will send a helper. Try this God that I serve. I tell you, he will send a helper. I have a young girl in my church. Do you know what she did? She went into a marital home. And the wife could not tell anybody, not even the pastors in the church, what she was going through. Because the husband said, if you open your mouth, the marriage is finished. I'll throw you out of this marriage. This young girl was lying down here. The wife would lie down here. He would lie down in the middle. And the three of them would sleep in one bed. And this happened for 2 years. One day I was praying in the church. I looked at her. I said, if you don't stop it, you will die. You have stepped over your limits. She looked at me. I don't know. She thought maybe somebody would have, maybe the wife came to talk to me. I said, I mean, now, if you go back to that house, if I'm not a prophetess of God, then you know. If you survive, then you know that I'm not a prophetess of God. People and everybody was like, what's going on with Pastor Phil? At the end of the day, the senior pastor called and said, whatever you're doing, better stop it. Because this woman doesn't just speak. The following day, she came to my house. She said, Mommy, I don't have anywhere to go. I find myself in love with a man. I find myself living in sin. I find myself, the man had threatened the wife. She began to tell me the story. I said, move out now. Come to my house, I'll have you. She moved into my house. She lived with me. Guess the course she did? She read medicine. Very intelligent girl. day you said, if I love my people, love my children, Father, I know how far you've loved your children, Lord. That is mostly important.